is Whateverthon. Okay. Oh my god, am I being really dumb? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a very exciting video. It's TBR Pong. So obviously we missed TBR Pong last month. I was just very busy and it wasn't going to happen, but I'm very excited to be bringing it back this month for a very special edition because June, of course, is Whateverthon. I obviously am a team captain for Whateverthon along with Steph Loves. We are on Camp Contemporary and I cannot wait for the month of June to just read all of the contemporary romance and have so much fun with you guys as well. Actually, there's a thing. Comment down below right now the colour of your team. So I want to see a lot of blue love hearts down below right about now. For anyone that is new here, if you've not seen my TBR Pong before, it is basically my TBR game where I play beer pong in order to determine my TBR for the month. So I throw balls into cups, there's a prompt on the bottom of the cup. If I get a ball in said cup, I then do the prompt on the bottom, fulfill that with a book, and I must read that book in the coming month. It's pretty self-explanatory. Usually I do have a cup forfeit, so I have a diagram that I place about here and I usually carry that across months and I cannot hit the same cup 3 times. So once I hit the same cup 3 times, I must then add on a successful throw. However, because this is a special Whateverthon edition, I'm not going to have this in this one, I'm just going to have it as a sort of standalone game. So we will not be having the cup forfeit this month, but we will still have the miss forfeit. So if I miss 3 times in a single attempt, I add on a successful throw. Hopefully that all makes sense. I'm sure it will once we get going. Yes, so because I am on Camp Contemporary, obviously for Whateverthon you do not need to read the genre of your chosen team. You can choose a team due to colour, you like the host, you like the name, whatever you want. You don't have to, but you do earn extra points if you do read in that genre. So because I'm a team captain, I have decided to read, for the most part, contemporaries throughout the month of June. So all of the books that I choose for this TBR will be contemporaries, so fingers crossed the prompts allow me to do that. But I think that is everything for this little introduction, so let's go ahead and get into the first row. Okay, I have only got 1 ball this time because for some reason the other ones seem to have gone missing. So we cannot lose this ball. Okay, first attempt at first successful throw. Second attempt at first successful throw. Third attempt at first successful throw. Okie doke, so for this one, I'm just gonna, like, there's water in this to stop it falling down, so I'm just gonna take it off the bottom. We have, oh, yellow cover. Okay, so taking a month off of TBR Pong has clearly allowed me to get a little bit rusty, but yes, on my 3rd attempt we got yellow cover. So for this one it was a no-brainer for me. I really wanted to get this book onto my TBR, so it's perfect that this prompt came up. For this one I'm going to be reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. If you've been watching my channel fairly recently, you will know I started the audiobook for this one, but I did not finish it and I've been really wanting to pick it up physically, so that is what I'm going to do. This book basically follows the character of Olive. It begins at her twin sister's wedding where she is forced to play nicey nice with the best man, which is her twin sister's fiance's brother, Ethan. They do not get on, they do not see eye to eye. She thinks that he detests her, so she is not looking forward to this wedding. However, when they are there, due to circumstances, she doesn't eat fish, he doesn't eat from a buffet. They're the only two that do not eat the shellfish at the wedding and therefore the only two who do not get crippled with food poisoning afterwards. Because Olive's sister and her husband are too ill to go on the honeymoon but it has already been prepaid, they decide that Olive and Ethan will go. They will go, it is a nice big resort, they don't have to associate with each other, they can just stay in the same apartment and basically go on their own holidays. And then when they get there it kind of becomes a little bit of a fake dating one because they see people that they know there and have to pretend that they're actually together, and of course they're going to fall in love. When I started reading this one I was really enjoying it. I loved the comedy in it. Christina Lauren's writing is really witty and I was really looking forward to seeing how it goes, so I can't wait to read this one in the month of June. So I'm just going to switch that out for a random prompt. Let's go this one. Okay, first attempt at second successful throw. Second attempt at second successful throw. Third third attempt at second successful throw. Okay, so for this one we have, ooh, Kindle Unlimited. Okay, once again we're down to the third attempt. This is not going well. I am scared. But for this one I did get Kindle Unlimited. Recently I did actually post a video of all of the romance books that I recently downloaded on Kindle Unlimited, so this prompt is pretty damn perfect. But for this one I am going to choose Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Penelope Douglas has been doing the rounds like no one's business on BookTube recently with Punk 57. Because that one is so hyped at the minute, I think I'm going to go for Birthday Girl instead. This one really intrigues me. It is an age gap romance, but I've heard really good things about it from people who have read it. It basically follows a young girl whose name I do not know. I don't think it's in the blurb. She moves in with her boyfriend when she has nowhere else to go. His father very kindly takes her in, and then the two of them realise that they are very, very attracted to each other. She is 19, he is 38, but when they meet on the stairs, when they bump into each other at the house, there is this sexual tension between them, and that's basically all I really know. It sounds like it's going to be so hot. It sounds like that sexual tension is honestly going to be palpable in the book, so I'm really interested to read it. That's really all I know about it, but I'm intrigued. And I'm just going to switch that out for another random prompt. Go with this one. Okay, first attempt at third successful throw. Second attempt at third successful throw. Okay, I don't know if you saw that. I'm really hoping it was caught on the footage, but it literally spun round this one and then went into this one. That was like a little trick shot there. I'm quite proud of that one. Okay, so for this one we have, oh, 5-star prediction. Okay, so for my third successful throw, that was a little bit of a trick shot, guys. Are you proud? For that throw I did get 5-star prediction. So this one was a little bit of a tricky one because I'm usually really wrong with my predictions, I'm not gonna lie. But for this one I think this one will be 5 stars, so I'm gonna go with Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I have heard such amazing things about this book. Everyone that reads it seems to absolutely love it. It sounds like such a cute contemporary. I am actually going to be buddy reading this one with Leah. We had decided earlier this month that we did want to buddy read this in the month of June or Whateverthon, so I am so happy I managed to get it in there. I am really excited for this one. So this one I believe is kind of like an enemies to lovers romance. I believe they both work for rival family deli businesses that specialise in grilled cheese, and I think we have Pepper and Jack. Pepper Jack. Like Pepper Jack cheese, that's a thing, isn't it? Is that a thing? Oh my god, am I being really dumb? Pepper Jack. But basically they get into this Twitter war of memes and snarky comments due to their rivalry within their family businesses, and I think through this they end up actually start to realise that there might be a little romance going on there. And I love an enemies to lovers, it is the best, and this one sounds so interesting. I'm loving the grilled cheese aspect, and I'm loving the fact that it starts on social media and through these snarky, I'm assuming witty comments that I'm really going to enjoy, they are going to fall in love. So yeah, really excited to read this one. I'm really excited to buddy read it with Leah. And we're going to do a little switcheroo for this one. Okay, first attempt at fourth successful throw. I literally never get it first time. What is that about? Second attempt at fourth successful throw. Ooh, that was a nice one. So, oh my god, which one did I just take that out of? I think it was this one. Okay, so we have, name. Okay, we're getting a little bit better. So for my second shot for my fourth attempt, I got name. So this one basically means that I have to choose a book with a name in the title. So I'm going to choose another one that I got on Kindle Unlimited recently, and that is From Look Off with Love by Mariana Zapata. This one is basically, again, an enemies to lovers romance. We love a bit of enemies to lovers, but it's about two figure skaters. Basically, the female character, whose name I forget, but basically in order to keep her career alive, she must enter into a pairs skating team with Lukov. Ivan Lukov, I think his name is. So From Lukov with Love. That's where the name thing's coming in. They enter into a team, they detest each other, they have to skate together, act like they're in love on the ice, do lots of lifts and things when they have no trust between each other, and it just sounds like such a good time. It sounds exactly like Spinning Out, which is a TV show on Netflix. I never actually finished the show, but I started it and I was really enjoying it, so I'm excited to see it in book form. And I'm excited to see how their relationship blossoms as they skate together. I think it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, I am really excited for this one. And we are going to do a switcheroo for this one. Okay, first attempt at final successful throw. Second attempt at final successful throw. Where's it gone? Ow! Okay, final attempt at hopefully final successful throw. Come on! Okay, so we all know what that means. First attempt at fifth, not final, successful throw. Of course. So for this one, we have pink cover. It was going so well. Okay, so I did miss 3 times, which we all know means I need to add on an extra throw. So for my 5th prompt, not final prompt, I got pink cover. So for this one, I am going to choose another book that was actually gifted to me by a lovely subscriber. Spoiler alert, by Olivia Dade. Again, I have heard amazing things about this one. For this one, I'm going to read the blurb because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it justice. So it says, Marcus has a secret. While he may be the star of the biggest show on TV, he's also a prolific fan fiction writer. Through his stories, Marcus releases his frustrations with the show. But if anyone ever found out about his online persona, he'd be fired immediately. April has secrets of her own. A hardcore fan of Marcus's show, she's long hidden her fanfic and cosplay hobby from her real life, but not anymore. When she dares to post her latest costume creation on Twitter, her plus-size take goes viral. And when Marcus asks her out to spite her critics, truth officially becomes stranger than fan fiction. On their date, Marcus quickly realises that he wants much more from April than a one-time publicity stunt. But with so many secrets between them, can they ever stop hiding, or will a match made in fandom ever make it in real life? This one sounds like such a fun time. One of the things that actually really made me want it and made me put it on my wish list to begin with is the fact that it's supposed to have a very good representation of overweight characters, and that is something we definitely need more of in the world, so I'm really excited to read this. It's supposed to be really well done. I'm also loving, I suppose we could call this a fake dating trope. Since he starts by dating her purely for a publicity stunt, but then they start to fall in love. I'm gonna call it fake dating. So yeah, very excited for this one. Really excited to see how the whole fan fiction cosplay thing comes into it. I think it's gonna be really interesting, and I think it's gonna be a really fun time. So yeah. Okay, and we're gonna switch over for this one. Okay, first attempt at 6th and hopefully final successful throw. Second attempt at 6th and hopefully final successful throw. Final attempt at 6th and final successful throw. Yay! So for our final prompt, we have, oh, adaptation. Okay, that was extremely close. A little bit too close for comfort, but we have finally got our final prompt for the June TBR Pong, and I got for this one adaptation. This one was actually a really difficult one to fulfill. I very nearly couldn't, but I did manage to find a book on my shelf that I have not yet read that I am intrigued by. I've heard mixed opinions, but I want to give it a go for myself, and that is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I have actually not read anything by Nicola Yoon, but I've heard amazing things about her writing, and this sounds like quite an emotional one. It says, live life in a bubble or risk everything for love. Maddie is allergic to the world. She hasn't Maddie! How perfect is that for Whateverthon? Maddie? Maddie's allergic to the world. She hasn't left her house in 17 years. Ollie is the boy next door. He's determined to find a way to reach her. Everything Everything is about the crazy risks we take for love. And I think this is her debut novel as well, so I'm really interested to see how this is and then maybe read some of her other novels afterwards. It sounds like it's going to be an emotional one, but I'm really intrigued to see how their relationship blossoms and what happens to Maddie as we go. I have not watched the film, but obviously there is a film, hence the adaptation prompt. I have not watched it yet because I do not want to be spoiled. I would rather read the book first, and that is why it has been on my shelf for so long. So I will read the book and maybe possibly watch the film straight after. That could be a nice little Whatever-a-thon day. So yeah, that is the plan. So these are all of the books on my June TBR plus the 2 from Kindle Unlimited. It is going to be a fun month of romance, enemies to lovers, fake dating. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to spend the summer, hopefully, because we've not had much of that yet, in the sun, reading all these juicy romances and hopefully having a great time. As I said, do let me know down below what team you are planning on being in for Whateverthon if you are taking part. Let me know if any of the books I've chosen are on your TBR for the month. But as always, if you did enjoy this video, then do please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more bookish content from me. Comment down below with any of your thoughts and feelings. I do reply to every single comment, and I will see you in my next one.